Welcome back to What's Up Oxford. I'm joined by Brian and Teal of K2K Production. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
Yeah.
So Brian, you've been on the show before talking about how great the theater is and all of the shows you're putting on.
That's right.
And Teal, you're here to talk about something a little different.
Yes.
A kids camp.
Yes, the Performing Arts Camp here in Woodstock.
Performing Arts Camp. Okay, so can you tell us, what does the Performing Arts Camp look like?
Yeah. So VISTO sort of builds off of K2K's programming and takes that wonder and magic that you would get from the 9-month program. I don't know if you want to touch on that first or just go into it, but then we have the kids come. It's 5-day camps that they can attend, and they explore singing and dancing and acting and games and activities, but it's all tied into a theme of the week. And so be it dream big or friendship we look at, or start the party. The kids get to explore different realms of the performing arts, but also we do a lot of teaching into our core values. And so VISTO stands for being seen and known. And so our emphasis is always put on who the kids are over what they can do. So they kind of get a chance to explore more about themselves as well as opportunities of performing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So K2K's been in the community now for over 19 years.
That's correct, yes.
What led you to doing the camps?
Well, I think one of the things that through our experience through the, our fall programs is that students enjoy it and are like, oh, they sort of have this grieving after the shows are over. It's like, would you ever consider doing something else? So that was one of the conversations we've had with our students. Also, with some of our programs, they're so full that we have waiting lists. So the conversation with the team was, what other opportunities could we have for students in our community? So we've, like Teal has shared, we've taken our philosophy and now put it into a 1-week experience. So from our launch last summer, we met new students that we've the opportunity to connect with, to encourage them in the arts, encourage them in life. And so that's been the basis of why we've launched a VISTO summer camp. So we're excited to see, the students that we get to meet. And I think my favorite part of this whole thing is Fridays. So Fridays is our showcase. So one of the things as artists that we always think about, from A to B, getting to that destination. But one of the things that Teal and I really enjoy is the process, seeing the growth of a student. And so on Monday, they're meeting people for the first time, they're camp counselors, all the artists that are helping with the singing, acting, and dancing, and just seeing their personal growth within a week. And so the showcase is where the families come. Friday evening, we have a little barbecue, but it's really seeing the parents see the transformation in 1 week. And the kids are just singing their hearts out and acting. So for me, as as an artist and as a parent, I get goosebumps every Friday. I look forward to it. And each group is different because there's different kids that come. So yeah, that's something that most of the families really enjoy at the end of each week. So
what would a typical day look like, or a typical week look like?
Oh yeah, full. It's busy. Yeah, so like we say, kind of building this structure that happens over 9 months and shifting it and putting it into 5 days. We always start our day together. So we come together as a large group. We, through K2K and really in VISTO, emphasize that importance of community. So you see that at the wrap up and showcase, but all through the week. So when they're in these small groups of students, they meet the beginning of the day, they get to know their friends, and then they go through rotations. So whether it's singing or dancing or acting or a game of sorts, an activity, or a learning, like a lesson. So they get time just with their small group to sort of look at real world applicability of what they're learning during the week and how to kind of tie that in. So the week goes through those rotations of learning material in those small groups, and then it all ties together into that showcase. So by Friday, it's like a little bit of perfect pandemonium as we pull everything together. And we're so fortunate. We have incredible staff and trained leaders who come alongside them and really, guide them and give each student an opportunity. It's not just a spotlight moment. It's for every camper.
So who should attend VISTO?
Everyone. Yeah. It's
so ages
yeah. So grades entering into SK to grade 8. And absolutely, if you already have a passion for the performing arts and you want to expand that, this is a great opportunity with those trained leaders, people coming from different like sides of the field, but it's really for anyone. Like if this is something that you've always wanted to try or maybe just hear about and you're like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a go. We have campers, like Brian was saying, who VISTO was their first experience of K2K, and we had several students then join the program because
After they joined.
after doing a week of camp, because they realized, oh, like maybe I do want to do more of this. And we have families coming in from London and Stratford, like all over. So it's really.
And is it a full
everyone.
day, like a 9 to 5, 8 to 4 sort of style?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's right.
they're there 9 to 4 and every day.
Okay. And for anybody watching that thinks this may be a great opportunity for their children, how could they register them? Where do they get in contact with you?
Yeah, so vistocamp.ca is the best way to find information, or k2kproductions.ca to be in contact with us, answer any questions. But yeah, they have their own website, and it's the easiest way to register. So
Excellent.
yeah.
Well, I appreciate you being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.